So, here we are again. Another Friday in Port Charles, and honestly, I'm exhausted just thinking about the sheer volume of messiness we are about to unpack. Because it's Friday, February 13, and if you thought the date was ominous, wait until you see what's happening with Nathan West and Lulu Spencer. And everyone else, frankly. But mostly them. Let's just dive right into the heart of it, shall we? Because Nathan West, yes, that Nathan West, who is causing all sorts of chaotic emotions, is seeking out Lulu Spencer today. And it's not just a normal, hey, how are you kind of visit. No. He drops in and says bluntly, I find myself in a bit of an awkward situation. I need you to give me a hand. Okay? Sure. An awkward situation. But let's be real for a second. Does anyone actually believe it's just a small trouble? Look at his attitude, the way he's acting. It's like a total excuse. A flimsy, transparent excuse just to see her. And can you blame him? I mean, really? Because you have to remember, and I know we've all been obsessing over this is their very first contact since that night. The blizzard, the night everything changed. The night they kissed. And look, I'm not judging. Emotions were high. The weather was crazy. But they kissed. And then radio's silence. Until now. So Nathan showing up at her door with some story about being in a bind feels loaded. Very loaded. And Lulu, she's been spiraling. We know this. She sought advice. He sought advice. Both of them running around town trying to figure out what that kiss meant because it took them both by surprise. It wasn't planned. It just happened. But here's the thing. Valentine's Day is right around the corner. Literally staring them in the face. So, might the two of them actually go out on a date? An actual real date? It's possible. But, and this is a massive flashing neon, but we cannot forget the elephant in the room. Or rather, the sleeping beauty in the hospital bed. Maxie Jones. She is going to wake up very soon. We all know it. The spoilers are screaming it. And when she does, oh boy. Nathan is her husband. Or it's complicated. But he's back. And Lulu is her best friend. And they kissed. And now they might be dating while Maxie is in a coma. It's messy. It's so messy. And I kind of love it. But I also hate it for Maxie. Because she's gonna wake up and her whole world is gonna be upside down. Moving on. Because there is so much more happening and my coffee is wearing off. Dante Falconeri. He's in the Port Charles Police Commissioner's office. Which feels right, doesn't it? But also wrong. Because he's delivering bad news. And who is he delivering it to? Jordan Ashford. And this breaks my heart a little bit. Because Jordan is Anna Devane's good friend. They go way back. Years and years of friendship. And Dante looks grim. He tells her it's about Anna. Just like that. Blunt. And Jordan. She gets this look. This sad, worried look that just tells you she knows it's bad. She knows. Because Jordan is smart. She's aware that Anna has been gone for a long time. Too long. Supposedly she was drafted into a WSB mission. That's the official story. But come on. We all know the truth is murkier. Especially considering Anna left the WSB under major pressure. Remember the DVX activity, the scandal, so why would she suddenly be back on a mission? It doesn't add up. And Jordan knows it doesn't add up. And let's talk about the job for a second. Dante has been the acting police commissioner. Acting. But he's been doing the work. And he was offered the position officially. But he said he'd think about it. Which is classic Dante. Always thinking. Always weighing the options. But Jordan used to hold that role. She knows the weight of it. She knows the burden. So, might Dante be asking Jordan if she wants it back? Maybe, before he officially accepts. It's a theory. A strong one, I think, because Dante is a good guy, and he respects Jordan. And maybe he doesn't want the job if she wants it. Or maybe he just needs her advice. Who knows? But the conversation is happening and it's heavy. And then we have the kids. Well, young adults. Whatever we call them now, Gio Palmieri and Brook Lynn Quartermain Chase. They're together and they both look worried, stressed. And Gio is talking to his mother about his situation. And let's be honest, it's most likely connected to Emma Scorpio Drake. Because Emma, she's going through it. She's planning this trip to France to see Anna, her grandmother. But it's not a happy trip. Emma told Gio that telling her mother, Robin Scorpio Drake, yes, we're bringing Robin into this, about what happened to her grandma, was something she had to do on her own. She was adamant about it. I have to do this alone, she said, or something like that. And then the plan was for the two of them, Emma and Robin, to go to France together to see Anna, which sounds devastating, honestly. And Gio's sweet Gio, he offered to go with her. He wanted to accompany Emma, to support her, but she said no. She pushed him away. Not in a mean way, but in a, I need to handle this family mess myself way. And Brook Lynn, she's listening to all of this, and she's getting that look. You know the one. Mother's intuition. It's pinging. Hard. She feels it in her gut that her son isn't telling her everything. That he's holding back. So she asks him, point blank, unless there's more to the situation, you're not telling me. And she's right. There is always more. Always. Is it about how bad Anna really is? Is it about Emma's safety? Is it about something else entirely? We don't know yet. But Brook Lynn knows something is up. And she's not going to let it go. She's a Quartermain after all. They don't let things go. Meanwhile, Coffee Haven. Ava Jerome is there. And she is in full-on Ava mode. Serious. Intense. Scary almost. She's giving advice to someone. And when Ava gives advice, you better listen. She tells them, you need to be absolutely certain that's the right thing to do. And she means it. Her eyes are probably flashing that dangerous Ava sparkle. But who is she talking to? That's the million-dollar question. She could be talking to her close friend Nina Reeves. They have that bond. That us-against-the-world vibe. And Nina is always getting herself into situations where she needs a reality check. So it could be her. But, and this is a big but, she might soon find herself advising her nephew, Lucas Jones. And wouldn't that be interesting? Whoever it is, it sounds like a very serious situation. Life or death, maybe, or just life ruining. The person Ava is advising finds themselves in a real mess. A bind. There's that word again. And looking at Ava, her body language, her manner, it certainly seems to reveal that there could be some danger attached to the situation. Real danger. Not just, oops, I cheated danger, but someone might get hurt danger. And Ava thrives in that, doesn't she? She knows how to navigate the dark waters. So if she's worried, we should all be worried. And finally, General Hospital. The actual hospital, because we can't have a day in Port Charles without some medical drama. The aftermath of Portia Robinson's paternity test is playing out. Right now. As we speak. Or as I type this. Whatever. Curtis Ashford and Isaiah Gannon are waiting. Just waiting. To hear which one is the daddy. Can you imagine the tension in that room? You could cut it with a scalpel. Curtis, the estranged husband. Isaiah, the other option. The new guy. The doctor. And they are just sitting there, waiting for a piece of paper to define the rest of their lives. And Trina Robinson. Poor Trina. She has questions. She wants answers. She's bugging her mom. Asking, what did the test say? Over and over. And Portia, she's stalling. She is delaying revealing the answer to the million-dollar question. Why? Why is she stalling? She has a sad look on her face. A really sad look. And she just keeps delaying. Is she afraid of the answer? Is she afraid of hurting Curtis? Is she afraid of hurting Isaiah? Or, and here's a thought. Is she thinking about lying? Will Portia tell the truth? Or will she tell a lie? Because she's done it before. She kept Trina's paternity a secret for years. Decades. So it's not out of character. It's actually very in character for Portia to think she knows what's best and manipulate the truth to protect people. But Trina is right there, pressing her. What did the test say? And the longer Portia waits, the more suspicious it looks. If it was Curtis, wouldn't she just say it? If it was Isaiah, wouldn't she just rip the band-aid off? The silence is deafening, and the look on her face says everything and nothing at the same time. So, that's where we are. Friday, February 13. A day of bad luck, maybe. A day of bad decisions, definitely. Nathan is making moves on Lulu while his wife is in a coma. Dante is dropping bombs on Jordan about Anna. Gio is hiding things from Brook Lynn about Emma's tragic trip to France. Ava is warning someone about imminent danger. And Portia is holding the paternity results hostage with a sad look on her face. It's a lot. It's too much. But I can't look away. I just can't. And I know you can't either. Because we need to know if Nathan and Lulu are really going to go on a date. We need to know if Maxie wakes up today. We need to know who the daddy is. Is it Curtis? Is it Isaiah? Or is Portia going to pull a Portia and lie about it? My money is on the lie. Or at least a very, very long hesitation before the truth comes out. Because nothing in Port Charles is ever simple. Nothing. And honestly, I wouldn't have it any other way. Even if it makes me want to scream into my pillow. But seriously, Nathan and Lulu kissing, dating, I still can't wrap my head around it. It feels like a fever dream. A blizzard-induced fever dream. But he's there. In the flesh. Asking for her help. Using it as an excuse. And she's going to fall for it. We all know she is. Because it's Nathan. And he's irresistible. Even if he is technically married to her best friend who is currently unconscious. God, this show. And don't even get me started on the Anna situation. Mental Break WSB mission. It all sounds like code for Victor Cassadine is involved somehow, or something equally nefarious. I know he's dead, but is he ever really? Or maybe it's a new villain. Who knows? But Jordan's face says it all. She's worried. And if Jordan is worried, we should be terrified. So yeah, that's the update. That's the dump. My fingers hurt. My brain hurts. I need a nap. But I'll be watching. You know I will. We all will. Because it's General Hospital. And we're addicted to the chaos. Happy Friday the 13th, everyone. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Especially if your name is Portia Robinson. Or Lulu Spencer. Or honestly anyone in that town. Just good luck. One last thought before I go. If Maxie wakes up and sees Nathan with Lulu, the explosion is going to be nuclear. Nuclear, and I am here for it. I am seated. I have my popcorn. Let the games begin. Okay, I'm done. Bye.